Impressive, isn't it?
Absolutely. I have been to many museums in my country and other countries I've traveled before, but this might be one of the most impressive.
I'm local and I have seen this many times before, but I can say that it's really impressive.
You are local then. You are in fortune in terms of your hometown. Not every city can reflect its history and culture in its accent.
Yes, a recent innovation in a few years make people happy.
You mentioned innovation. Do you mean other museums in your city?
Yes, we have a few more museums in the city center, but this museum is more comprehensive in global history. Most of the objects you see carry traces from the phrygians.
Phrygians. I saw that name on a few labels too. It's caught my attention. Well, what I'm going to say. If you have time, would you guide me through this museum?
Of course, I will be happy to share what I know. Come with me. Phrygian civilization that spread throughout Western Anatolia 8th century before Christ. Including the Phrygian region, in civilization the production of pottery carved into rocks and belief in art. This is another rock monument you see, Maltaş, also known as Malkaya. The latest discovery found in this region belongs to Phrygians. Here is also a heritage representation of it. And we come to one of the most important points about Phrygians, the safety pins. The Phrygians invented safety pins, they even called them fibulas back then. The first three that come to mind when you Phrygians are fibula, kibele, and carpus.
Phrygians are original smells, huh? Fibula. This room's like all reserved for Phrygians.
Yes, we can kind of say this. And let me show you all the rooms.
The main source of income.
Yes, you can say that. Engaging in agriculture and animal husbandry, the Phrygians didn't just practice. Part of their societal, cultural, and even legal lives.
It's more than just a main source of income.
Exactly. Their engagement in agriculture led them to advance in weaving, and that's how the famous tapetes carpus came into existence. Here's a symbolic representation of woven carpus I was telling you about. Here is the Aesop, who is the first narrator of fables in history. Aesop didn't live in the period of Phrygians, but he also lived in those lands.
What a surprise! Contributions from Phrygians to world literature heritage. And you were going to talk about your lesson.
Yes, it influences all local aspects and from the other influences.
Like how? Oh no! Please!
The penalty of killing an ox or damaging a farming tool was like what you see here. Death.
Please, my king, please forgive me. He won't erase him. Damn, it's a certain that.
There is another unexpected connection, I presume. In the period when the French Revolution began, a similar cap was found on the top of a statue, presenting the nation. I believe it was red color. Additionally, it's believed that the king who forcibly signed the constitution in the 70s wore this cap while signing.
I didn't know that.
But the significance of it having in this museum?
You are looking at the statue of King Midas, the most significant figure in Phrygian civilization. The cap on his head is the Phrygian cap, the public, drawing inspiration from their king's habit of concealing his ears, gave him the name, Midas with the donkey ears.
The head of a great civilization, at the helm of a civilization, I further developed throughout my life. I was an ambitious king, and my achievements grew, so did my ambitions. The god Dionysius appreciated my hospitality, and he granted me a wish. Soon I realized that it was not a blessing, but a curse. Everything I touched turned to gold, including all the food, and I couldn't eat anything. Eventually, I turned my beloved daughter into a golden statue.
And there is another important figure for Phrygians, the goddess Cybele.
Examine the statue. Who's Cybele, the goddess?
The goddess of fertility and abundance, the guardian of agriculture.
For a civilization where any disturbation in agriculture is punished by death, she seems fitting.
It's the most suitable for the Phrygians.
A historian once referred to the Phrygians as a civilization of dance, music, and art. I think this picture confirms that statement.
Yes, a correct inference. This is a snapshot from a Phrygian music contest. Dance and music were so important for Phrygians. Look at this double pipe. It's an instrument belonging to Phrygians, and also this lyre.
Lyre, this instrument is used by the other civilization in other times as I know.
As that's possible, the music and art and the dance have been in a prominent for every ages for civilization. So it's useful for to observe these similarities, the global aspect of art. Here is the visuals of Phrygians families. In this time not records but the skulls or ashes were buried in rock house.
Rock house. Like Romans?
Yes, you're exactly on the point.
So, now I know all about the Phrygians. Thanks to you.
You're welcome. And all the things in this museum is so well, but you have to see them on their own place.
So it's necessary then to go and see that.
Probably I can accompany you.
It will be a